To Die For is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by the Criterion Collection. It can be found as a standard edition, available at your local and online retailers. Now, I've got to say, I'm honestly not the biggest Nicole Kidman fan, but I've got to give her props in her portrayal of Suzanne Stone in this film. When I was watching it earlier, I could see, although social media was not invented, of course, at this time, there are some kind of scary parallels content-wise that could easily be translated from this film to today's climate. To Die For on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 1:8:5 with native 4K resolution and supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. According to the specs at Criterion's website, the film underwent a restoration that was approved by the director, Gus Van Sant, and the director of photography, Eric Allen Edwards. The source is generally pretty clean, free from most major blemishes, and leaving only an occasional speck from time to time. Film grain is organic. It doesn't appear to have been tampered with by any form of management. There is a slight bit of fluctuation on a rare instance or two, which could be attributed to Criterion's disc encoding, but never pulled me out in any meaningful way. Aside from that, very cinematic. There are some quite striking enhancements to the film's palette, which is backed by the new Dolby Vision Pass. Colors often come across more visually punchy, largely noticeable in Nicole Kidman's wardrobe, her car, and other aspects. The color space is never dull, and flourishes offered by the grading stand out consistently. Whites are very solid, never appearing blown out in any way. The white background in Suzanne's self-interview, for example, is dialed in just right and doesn't succumb to blooming. Skin tones are warm and natural. Black levels are well rendered with deep, inky night scenes and darker interiors. No unnatural elevation or signs of crush were spotted during my viewing. Details show a serviceable uptick with a boost to textures. There were some added depth and facial features I never noticed before. Joaquin Phoenix's light stubble, for instance, which is now easily showcased. To Die For on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a single DTS 5.1 audio mix. Generally speaking, To Die For has never really been known for its overly immersive audio, and that continues here on 4K. The DTS 5.1 is pretty front-loaded, aside from Danny Elfman's score, which takes up residency quite frequently back in the rears. Very, very limited amounts of ambient effects are also available back there, but nothing too noteworthy. The front end, however, is clean and effective in its delivery. Dialogue is clear from start to finish with no issues to report. The LFE is very light and not particularly active. I honestly don't recall a single point in the film that would have ever warranted its use, so it just sort of hangs back for the duration. Unfortunately, a very limited offering as far as supplements are included. About 30 minutes of deleted scenes, a trailer, and a commentary track are found here. Now, I listened to about 30 minutes of the commentary from director Gus Van Sant, the DOP, and the film's editor, and it was, let's say, interesting. It started out kind of awkward, but ultimately it started to find its groove when I signed off, but I think I'll revisit it fully soon. For the picture quality, I will give To Die For on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. The film's transfer is at its best with a punchy visual palette and enhanced textures. The movie arguably has never looked as good as it does here, which should be pleasing to most fans looking for an upgrade. For the audio mix, I will score this one a B. Aside from Danny Elfman's score, the movie's audio track is pretty simple and not too flashy. The source is clean and problem-free from start to finish. It's a basic but still a good listen. For the extras, I scored them a C-. Nothing overly exciting as far as bonus materials go, aside from deleted scenes and the commentary track. Honestly, I expected more from Criterion, but I have a feeling most will be disappointed here. So that is my review of To Die For on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from the Criterion Collection. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.